Hey guys, it's me again. What's up? So, time for part 5 of my Harry Potter book series reviews. And today we'll be looking at, I can see it really well, but it's Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix. So, yeah, the reason the book jacket is off is because I let my stepbrother borrow it, and he always takes book jackets off of the hardcover books because he doesn't like them and they get in the way of his reading the book or something like that. I don't know, it was complicated, but oh well. So anywho, gosh, what to say about this book? I would have to say that this is my second favorite book in this series. I mean, the first four are pretty good. The fifth one, it's good too. But the last two, they're very, very good. I love them. So yeah. So basically, what happens in the fifth book is that Harry and his cousin Dudley they counter the Dementors. Then Harry uses the Expecto Patronum spell, which he learned in Prisoner of Azkaban, to pretty much scare the Dementors away, but unfortunately he broke one of the wizard rules, which is that you can't perform magic in front of a Muggle. And of course, since Dudley saw the whole thing, so yeah, that pretty much sucks. But anywho, so then Harry then gets expelled, but thankfully Dumbledore saves his ass by pretty much having Harry be put on wizard trial, which is kind of interesting if you think about it. So then Harry gets picked up by Remus, Nymphadora, or Tonks, or whatever her name is, and she's actually pretty interesting, both in the book and in the movie. Also, one of the people who work at the Ministry of Magic, I forget his name, and also Mad-Eye Moody. Now, I know I forgot to mention Mad-Eye Moody when I reviewed Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire, but that's for good reason, because when you see Mad-Eye Moody in the majority of the book and in the movie, it's not really Mad-Eye Moody, okay? It's actually Barty Crouch's son, Barty Crouch Jr., who's doing this whole thing, and he's also teaming up with Igor Karkaroff and all these former Death Eaters, and yeah, they pretty much rigged Harry to becoming a contestant in Triwizard Tournament and all that stuff. But that was last book, okay? That was totally last book. But yeah, so anyhow, but in this book, it's the actual Mad-Eye Moody that is in this book. So thank God for that. So anywho, so then they go to the headquarters of the Order of the Phoenix, and that's where Ron, Hermione, and everyone else is, and also Sirius Black is there, and all that good stuff. So then Harry eventually goes to the trial, and unfortunately, one of the people in the jury is, of course, the biggest bitch in the entire Harry Potter universe, Dolores Umbridge. God, I hate her. I hated her in the book. I hated her even more in the movie. I mean, seriously, this character is just like, ugh. I mean, seriously, it's like she's the Nurse Ratched of Harry Potter. I mean, seriously, she's just that bad of a character. And when I mean bad of a character, I don't mean a bad character, like a character that's like annoying or whiny and stuff like that. No. When I say she's a bad character, I mean bad as in evil. She's just so freaking evil, and oh god, she takes her evilness to a whole nother level when she becomes the new Defense Against the Dark Arts teacher at Hogwarts. I mean, seriously, she is just that evil. But anyway, I'll complain more about her later. So then Harry's ultimately found innocent, and of course they go to Hogwarts, and of course the fifth years are preparing for their owls, which stands for ordinary wizarding levels or something like that. I don't know. It's really confusing. But, oh well. So, anywho, and of course, Umbridge becomes the new Defense Against the Dark Arts teacher. Whoop-de-doo. God, I hate her. Man. And also, there's another thing throughout the book that, like, nobody believes, like, Harry and Dumbledore when they say that Voldemort is back, and, you know, and even the freaking Minister of Magic, Cornelius Fudge, doesn't believe them. I mean, seriously. The Minister of Magic does not freaking believe them. How idiotic can you get? I mean, really. Oh, God. But anywho, I digress. Yeah, so anywho, so then Umbridge, you know, pretty much just takes total control of Hogwarts, and she sets up all these rules and regulations and, oh, God. Duh. Oh, excuse me. She's such a bitch. I hate her. But anywho, so then because, you know, Harry and the gang aren't being taught Defense Against the Dark Arts the right way, they ultimately set up this club called Dumbledore's Army, and they meet in the Room of Requirement and learn from Harry what they should learn about Defense Against the Dark Arts, including Expecto Patronum. How cool is that, huh? But yeah. And also in this book and in the movie, we sort of get a relationship thing going on between Harry and Cho, but I guess Cho's still upset at losing Cedric in the last book because, you know, her and Cedric, I guess, had a little thing going on, but of course that went all to pieces with Cedric. Oh yeah, died, which really kind of sucks. But yeah, and then in the book, and in the movie, you know, Harry starts, well, basically he knows everything that Voldemort knows or something like that. I mean, it's like Voldemort's transmitting his innermost thoughts into Harry and stuff like that, and it's kind of weird. But then Snape implements a plan called Occlumency or whatever it's called, and it's basically designed to help shield Harry from having his mind looked at by Voldemort or something like that. And it actually works out a lot. And it really does help him out, especially near the end of the book during that whole fight scene in the Ministry of Magic. It's really cool. And of course the showdown in the Ministry of Magic, that is by far my best part of the book and in the movie. Like in the movie, it was just freaking awesome. Totally cool. I loved it. So yeah. But of course, another character dies in this book. And yeah. So, you want to know who it is? Well, spoiler alert, it's Sirius Black. Yep, Sirius dies in this book. Yikes. But yeah, and also in this book and in the movie, we're introduced to Bellatrix Lestrange, who is very, very interesting. Is actually related to Sirius Black in some way, I forget. Like their cousins or something like that. I don't know. It's really weird. But yeah. So anywho, then Voldemort then shows up and Dumbledore shows up and they have this big old fight, and it's really cool looking, especially in the movie. I love it. And then the book and the movie pretty much ends with Harry saying that they all have something to fight for and blah 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 blah, etc. etc. And that's it. So yeah. But yeah, that's pretty much all I can say about Order of the Phoenix. If I had to choose which one I liked more, the book or the movie, I would definitely have to go with both. Both the book and the movie were really, really fantastic. They're definitely really... The book was definitely fun to read. The movie was exciting to watch. It was just really, really, really spectacular. It just looked so amazing. It was really, really cool. And the book was just phenomenal. I mean, I loved it. But aside from the fact that Sirius, well, died, that really did kind of suck. But, oh well. So yeah, that's pretty much all I can say about Order of the Phoenix. I really, really do enjoy. Uh, I really did enjoy this book. It's just so phenomenal. I love it. Like I said, my second favorite book in the series. So yeah, that's pretty much all I can say about it. It's just that good. So yeah, so probably later on today or maybe sometime tomorrow, I'll be reviewing Half Blood Prince and then the Deathly Hallows, and then I'll be done reviewing the Harry Potter books. So as to what I'll be doing after Deathly Hallows, I honestly don't know. But I do know that my stepbrother and I are going to be reviewing the original Star Wars movies. We watched episode 4 already, but we haven't watched Empire Strikes Back or Return of the Jedi yet. But don't worry, as soon as we watch those movies, then we'll be reviewing all 3 movies of the original Star Wars trilogy. So yeah, just wanted to let you guys know what's headed up next and what you guys can look forward to for my reviews and stuff. So anywho, I'll check with you guys later. You know, comment, subscribe, and watch all my other videos and stuff. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much. I love you all. Peace out. Talk to you later. Bye.